Hello, everyone. It's just Bam. So I have to tell you this, why we're doing this and why I'm sitting here in the podcast room at the studio, because, my label asked me to create content of myself and to talk about it and tell my friends all about me. And an introvert like myself, that is really hard to do on your cell phone. So I asked my friends if they would interview me and ask me all those difficult questions that everyone wants to know. And so I brought my really good friend here today, and I'm going to let him introduce himself because the voice will just soothe you right into the interview.
What's happening, party people? My name is Khalil Ekulona. I am a host, media journalist, a hip-hop artist myself. Bam, it's so good to be with you today.
Man, thank you for doing this.
Yes.
And we're calling this a conversation between friends.
Yes.
Okay, so, for me, it's like you can fire away and ask people what people really don't know about me. I know people know me from directing the Cultureverse show. People know me from the freestyles and the ciphers, but this is an opportunity for you to ask, so how did you get to be Just Bam?
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
That's right. Question, you said something that I want to get into off the top.
Okay.
You said it's hard being one thing, you said two things. One, it's hard to be a rap star. The hardest thing about being a rap star is being a rap star, but you also said being an introvert. And it brings a question to me, because you're not the first and the only introverted personality to be engaged in hip hop, which is a genre that's known for, at the very least, it's braggadocio, being
egotistical, narcissistic,
being able to boast and brag that you're the dopest. I think Phife Dawg on Wordplay, Tribe Called Quest's the Beats, Rhymes, and Life album, he said, "Ego, I'm on my own jock still, because if I don't say I'm the best, tell me who the hell will." You know?
Right. I think how I overcome that is and you probably hear all artists say this, but I do create a persona. Just Bam is not the same as Bam.
Gotcha.
Bam doesn't wear makeup. Bam likes to keep her hair in a ponytail. She is very happy at home watching Star Wars. Just Bam is very egotistical. She's very bold because she can stand up in a freestyle with a bunch of dudes. She can, she's all about look at me. She's all about I'm the greatest. And when I say the hardest part of being a rap star is being a rap star, you have to be that all the time. So for me, I have to turn it on,
Okay.
So when people do content, it's their everyday. I think I saw it was either Ed Sherman or one of those another artist. He was like, I don't want you to know what my room looks like. I don't want to tell you what I had for breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go put on a full face just so I can, show you where I'm going for lunch. I don't want people in my business. Like, I don't want people.
That is a lot. Like, they're asking a lot of artists to expose so much of themselves to their fan base. And I just remember the era. I'm a golden ager. I'm a Generation Xer, so golden age hip hop. You only had a little bit of access to them.
Right.
If you were in, let's just go back to 1993's, for instance. If you weren't watching Yo MTV Raps, Rap City, or the show with D Barnes, right, or you weren't reading The Source, or maybe Rolling Stone, or Right On magazine, if you remember Right On. Anybody out there who remembers Right On? It's Right On.
Right On.
The rest you had to pick up through their album, what they shared in their music.
Yes, you had to share it. And that's why we couldn't wait for the Source 5 mics to come out. We couldn't wait for the interview in Rolling Stone. I remember when hip-hop artists became to do those interviews.
Yeah.
And that's how you got to know them.
Yeah.
It's so much instant access.
Yeah.
For an artist right now. And people don't understand how hard that is to just constantly have your life exposed and constant. I am so glad that my hip hop career didn't start in this era, because I've done a lot of great things that aren't on video or on our phone or aren't on YouTube, and I think those moments is what made me great.
All right, so let's go back to the beginning. How did you begin to this journey into being a hip-hop artist and an MC? Like, take me back to when you first realized that the first song, hip-hop song, that really stuck to your soul.
The first hip hop song that I was like, you know what, this is for me, was Eric B. and Rakim's first album. You know,
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. Eric, I thought Rakim was like the smartest person in the world. Like, he knew everything. And I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, and growing up in that era of being from the hood and expressing yourself and having so many, vocabulary, I was like, I can do that. And then subsequently, I have a cousin, his name is Qasim, and he was a phenomenal rapper. Him and Rakim were close friends. They went to high school together, and they would go and freestyle in the ciphers. They would go to the Bronx, and they would just pop up and do these ciphers. And in the summer, my mom would send us to live with our, how you pick one aunt, and they take all the kids, and then y'all rotate. And I went to my aunt's for the summer, his mom, and he taught me a rap. And the plan was I was gonna learn the rap. I'm probably 9 or 10.
Okay.
And I'm gonna learn the rap, and they're gonna take me to the Bronx and push me in the cipher, and I'm gonna spit my little thing.
Everybody's like, oh, look at this 9-year-old. She just killed it.
And they was going away because they was a crew.
Uh-huh.
And I tell you, I thought, oh yeah, that's great. My cousin was not playing. I had to get up at a certain time every morning. I had to do exercises. I had to know the rap forwards and backwards. I had to be able to spit it with them yelling at me. Like, it was like MC boot camp is what I called it. And he because he took his lyrics, he took it very seriously. And he was like, no, you can't just be up here just spitting. I need you to understand. I looked up the words he wrote and knew the meaning. He broke it down. And they took me to the Bronx on the train without my parents knowing. I had no business on the train. And we get there, and everybody's out there, and it's like all this energy, and like there are like freestyle sessions going on around. And it was our turn, and they pushed me in, and I spit my little rap, and exactly like, they was like, oh, the little kid. In hindsight, as I got older, and I looked around the room, I didn't even realize who I was in the room with. I was there with Rakim, DJ Red Alert, Kara. This was their Saturday afternoon. This was not a big deal to them. This is what we did. And when I think back on that, I'm like, whoa, wait, that's why. I mean, how could you walk away from that and not be immersed in that culture?
That energy. So you're 9 years old, 10 years old. Here you are in this cipher that you didn't know. You're here with hip-hop legends, pioneers.
Right.
Red Alert, KRS-One, Rakim.
All of them are out there.
All of them
I think
out
Slick
there.
Rick was out there. It was like so many people.
And you said something interesting to me. You said this is just a regular Saturday afternoon for them.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Y'all make sure you listen. JusBam's record is coming out soon.
Thank you so much. So this is a conversation with friends, y'all. You got a little bit of insight about me, and I didn't have to look at my phone.
Not once.
We'll see you on social media.
That's right. That's right.